Welcome to the Listening Center. As you follow along in your book, make sure you turn your page as you see me turn mine. Today's story is Dolphin Talk, Whistles, Clicks, and Clapping Jaws by Wendy Pfeiffer, illustrated by Helen K. Davy. Dolphin Talk. Dolphins swim, splash, glide, and leap gracefully over the waves and every ocean on earth. Sailors once called the ocean a silent world, but it's not. The dolphin's dark underwater world is alive with sounds, crashing waves, the crackle of snapping shrimp, the songs of humpbacks, the shrieks of killer whales, and the grunts, croaks, and squeaks of a million fishes. People use spoken sounds to let other people know who they are, where they are, and how they feel. Dolphins use whistling sounds to let other dolphins know who they are, where they are, and maybe even how they feel. A dolphin makes sounds by pushing air back and forth between air sacs in the nasal cavity below its blowhole. These clicks, whistles, and squeaks move out into the water. Click, 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 click. These dolphin sounds are made like the sounds you make when you stretch the neck of a balloon between your fingers and then let the air escape slowly. Babies make gurgling sounds and squeals before they learn to talk. Dolphin calves chirp and squeak before they learn to whistle. When this child gets lost, her mother looks for her. She calls her name loudly. The child recognizes her mother's voice and calls back. The mother recognizes the familiar sound and finds her child. When a young dolphin gets lost, its mother looks for it. She may release bubbles and whistle loudly. The calf recognizes its mother's whistle and calls back. The mother recognizes the familiar call and finds her calf. A dolphin can also find its calf or anything else by making clicking sounds instead of whistles. In dark, murky waters where a dolphin cannot see, it sends clicks from its air sacs to its melon. From the melon, the dolphin aims the clicks the same way a person might aim a flashlight beam. The dolphin sends out a beam of sound like the flashlight sends out a beam of light. The sound beam hits an object and an echo bounces back. The echo travels through the dolphin's lower jaw to its ear, then to its brain. Now the dolphin knows where the object is. When a sound beam and an echo locate an object, the process is called echolocation. Echolocation works like the sonar on a submarine, only better. Scientists are working hard to make a sonar that works as well as a dolphin's. Dolphins can hear so well underwater, they can locate an object as tiny as a pea. When dolphin clicks bounce off an object, the echoes that return tell the dolphin the object's shape, as well as its size and location. Dolphins can tell the difference between echoes bouncing off an aluminum can and those bouncing off a tin can. They can tell if a fish is dead or alive. When this child misbehaves, her mother uses sounds called words to tell her, stop. Dolphins use movements to scold their young. When a young dolphin misbehaves, its mother may move her head up and down many times. The young dolphin sees this movement and stops what it is doing. When it is upset, a dolphin may make loud popping noises. It might clap its jaws, slap its tail, make a big cloud of bubbles, and even hit the water with its entire body. Dolphins don't always make loud sounds to tell how they feel. They make soft, gentle sounds when they touch each other to show affection. Dolphin whistles always sound like whistles, but when a dolphin clicks faster or slower, the clicks can sound like a door creaking or a cat meowing. Dolphins can use sounds to chirp, squeak, rattle, burp, moan, and groan. Scientists think dolphins use sounds to exchange information, just as people use words to exchange information. People also communicate with one another by the way they act, how they look, how they move, and even how they whistle, click their fingers, and clap their hands. Dolphins communicate with one another by the way they act, how they look, how they move, and how they whistle, click, and clap their jaws. Dolphins are not the only sea creatures to communicate with sound. A stranded pilot whale whistles when in distress. A humpback whale's song helps it to stay in contact with other whales. A sperm whale sends out clicks that sound like the hoofbeats of galloping horses. And the shrieks of killer whales frighten the belugas. The dolphin's dark underwater world is not silent. Chirps, rattles, squeaks, shrieks, burps, moans, groans, croaks, crackles, whistles, clicks, clapping jaws, slapping tails, and loud popping sounds bounce around in the water. Perhaps someday we'll be able to understand what they all mean. The end.